Libra, welcome to your weekly Love and Life Tarot channeled reading. My name is Brandon Tobias. Thank you so much for watching this. If it's your first time here, I do weekly Tarot, Love and Life readings for your sign in particular. And also, I'm going to be getting into a lot of other stuff in this channel: astrology, horoscopes, how to read your own astrology chart, and the science of esoteric subjects. My purpose here on Earth, I believe, is to guide the world and be a bridge between esoteric, philosophical subjects and ancient wisdom that the world really needs to know about in a modern, practical, scientific way. Okay, so if you're interested in that stuff and you want to get content around that stuff, be sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you do find value in this video, for the guidance for your sign, be sure to like this video. It really helps my channel out to grow. This is a weekly reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And this is for love and life, okay? So whether or not you're in a relationship, this could apply to you. Could apply to you if you're single, if you're in a relationship, or if you're in a situationship, or if there's someone in your life you're thinking about. This reading is for you. Now, I mentioned a little bit about my purpose and what I'm here to do, but one thing I believe, Libras, is that love is one of the most powerful forces. It is the most powerful force in the universe, but particularly romantic relationship love is here as a teacher for us to help us reach our highest divine purpose, to bring out our highest, fullest potential in our lives, and to help us reach our greatest desires. And if you allow love to be that for you and you surrender to that, you can live the life of your dreams, okay? And I believe specifically that through my own journey, my own experience, I have been called to guide the collective in love, specifically divine soul love, in partnership and relationship here on Earth, okay? Now, the relationships I'm speaking of, you may have heard of the dynamics often called a twin flame relationship, or the name I call it is the beloved relationship that's currently here on Earth. And this is the collective I specifically channel for. Most of the time what comes through me. So if you're one of those people, you probably know that there's some person in your life where there's a connection that's really deep, really strong, really powerful. You may not even understand it fully yet, but this channel can help you to understand more of that. Now, I want to talk about the beloved connection, because a lot of us, this is the new, if you're into astrology, right? I'm an astrologer, that's my main practice. This is the relationship that's on Earth right now, that's been coming up in a new way. Most people are into the twin flame thing. That's cool, but beloved relationship is the new paradigm of relationship here on Earth. And let me tell you what it is. It's a divine, deep soul connection, but it's equal but opposite counterpart energies. So someone that appears to be the opposite of you, or deal with things in the opposite way of you, or opposite personality of you, but is actually of the same frequency, is actually of the same, I don't know, just the word density, or the same level of soul kind of level of you, right? And this person's here to bring out the absolute best in you and to help you live your mission here on Earth. It's the beloved relationship. So if you are with someone or know of this person who is like equal but opposite energy to you, and maybe is triggering for you, but also is you've never experienced this powerful of a love as this is your beloved relationship. All right, Spirit's telling me enough talking. Let's get into the reading. So this is a weekly reading for October 25th to November 1st for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Opening the ceremony now, calling on my spirit guides, loved ones, ancestors, angels, and guides here for this reading for October 25th to November 1st for the sign of Libra, for the collective Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Spirit, please give me guidance here and clarity to share with my audience, the Libras here, what they need to know for this week here. Okay, let's split the deck here. And let's get into it. So we're going to be doing a 5-5-5 spread, Libras, okay? The first row is recent past or context. The second row is your present this week, what's going on in this week for you to understand the energies. And then the last row is the overall outcome or advice that Spirit has for you for this week, okay? Or coming out of this week, right? What's going to be happening with the overall outcome. There's also going to be a crowning card, which I'm going to ask Spirit for now. Please, Spirit, let me see the crowning card here for the Libra's read for 25th through the 1st here. Oh, this card wanted to come out. This was it. Beautiful. The star card. And we are done shuffling here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Recent past. Present. All right, Libras. So again, the purpose of this, just remember, it's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you and you specifically, your situation, and that's okay. This is for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. But so the point is, try and take the energies and apply them. And what I'm saying, it may not be super. It may be super specific. It may not be super specific, but apply the energy, right? The energy of what I'm translating here from the cards and channeling through in terms of messages to whatever situation you're in. Okay, for guidance and clarity. All right. So overall crowning card, you have the Star card. Beautiful card that popped out here for you, Libra. So right now, there's a feeling of hopefulness, a feeling of a new chapter beginning, a new sense of fate and destiny that's taking in. And really, I feel like you're lying in this, right, and relying on this to move forward. And you have come into a place of hopefulness, of peace, of joy, of openness, right, to whatever the destiny that is here for you now wants to unfold in that particular way, right? However that destiny wants to unfold, you're open to it. You've accepted it. And the universe is saying, yes, right now is the time to be open to accept anything that wants to come into your life and to just rely on spirit and faith fully. Okay, Libra? That's exciting. And underneath the deck, the underlying energy for all this is the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, Spirit wants you to know if you've had any concerns with finances or abundance, that this is the time that Spirit is actually taking care of that. So you may, I'm feeling for some reason, you may have some concern around that. You may be maybe a little skeptical that things are getting taken care of in the right way, or that things are going to go in the right way when it comes to your abundance. Spirit's saying this is all being taken care of for you. There is no need to worry about it. It's all going to be, it's actually, right now, it's what's formulating is for your abundance, and it's spiritual, material, physical, mental, emotional. It's fantastic. I'm feeling this really big thing coming in for you, Libras, for some reason. It's really exciting, actually. It feels really good, feels really solid, and feels like set in, if that makes sense. Let's take a look at your recent past and context where you're coming out of. Okay. All right, beautiful. So first up, we have the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely. You've been working on your spirituality or your sense of oneness with the universe, or just cultivating knowledge, a new sense of knowledge within the universe about how it works, or spirituality. Could be your religion as well. You've been really focusing on yourself in this way. And I feel like it's definitely around finances, right? You've taken some time to reflect on how the universe actually serves you, right, is going to serve you or can serve you in the ways you need it to in terms of your abundance. So I do feel like maybe there's been some worry, and we'll get into that with the Seven of Swords and Four of Swords here, some worry and concern around abundance or money or scarcity mindset. But Spirit wants you to know, as long as you keep having faith, right, really focus on that faith, with the Star card and the Hierophant here, faith in abundance that's coming to you, that the universe is going to provide for you. I'm getting the universe is here to provide for you, and you have to trust that very strongly here, Libra. So don't worry about that. Let go of I mean, you can reflect on this, but reflect on it in a way of faith, if that makes sense. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords right after that. Okay, so yeah, I feel like maybe, and then the Four of Cups, which is interesting. I feel like maybe there's been, maybe something that you've told yourself that's not quite true, or I'm getting limiting belief or limiting mindset when it comes to abundance, when it comes to what you can actually be and what you can provide for the world. Something that you're not quite seeing. Like there's almost like a part of you that you're just keeping hidden away or locked down, you're not fully able to access right now because you're limiting belief. And I get that really strong with the Four. This card for me really means like you're telling yourself almost a lie. You keep repeating in your head something that's not true, or you're avoiding some truth that's actually there. And the Seven of Swords tells me that too. So it's almost like you're keeping this part of yourself separate and cut off, which is actually the part of yourself that's you need to have the faith and belief in. I feel like there's a part of you, right, that, and there's all these messages coming in, that knows that it's okay to have faith and trust in the universe to provide for you, yet you're skeptical of that, or you're lying to yourself and you're saying it can't work like that, or it's too, right, there's some limiting belief, like you have to work this way, or it has to be that way, it has to come in a certain way, which is just, it's just a lie, right? And the universe is trying to share that with you in a big way. You have the Four of Cups as your last card in the recent past. So yeah, there could have been also, in addition to this, some type of timeout or break from love, or trying to gain a new perspective on love, or even could be self-love I'm getting here as well. So self-love, self-belief, right? Belief in faith and spirituality. But definitely maybe you felt called to take a break from love, right? Is also what I'm getting. You took a break from love or emotions or just kind of romance in some way, and really started to focus here on the thing that was most prominent in your life, which is finances. And there's been a lot of worry and concern, but the universe is here to say that's your lesson here right now as well. Okay, a lot of messages. Let's go look at the present moment here. Sorry if I keep getting paranoid because, oh, okay, Ten of Swords. Something happened here, Libra. Something's happening. Interesting. Okay, good. I keep getting paranoid because my mic randomly got muted a couple videos ago, and I don't want to record a whole video and then have to redo it because I was muted. So I keep checking. Anyways, Mercury retrograde. So present, 25th to the 1st here. What's going on? So you have the Page of Pentacles up first here. And this card to me has been coming out quite a bit. It's kind of like, to me, it's seeing a new way or perspective or a new horizon or a new possibility, new hope, but being unsure about it, right? You may be able to see a new path of how you're going to be able to attain your work and your abundance, but you're like, is it really real? Is it really going to happen? Or what should I do, right? You're kind of teetering back and forth on top of this potential pentacle, right? This potential gift that wants to come into you here, Libra. So I feel like you're really trying to cultivate the faith and foresight in order to understand this opportunity here, or how it actually works. The Seven of Cups is underneath the Seven of Pentacles. So interesting. Reflections both on abundance and in love. Maybe these two are connected for you, right? Your perception around abundance and faith and your perception around love are connected, right? So maybe when I'm getting this strongly, maybe when you focus on your faith and foresight in and around how the universe provides abundance, that's also going to connect to how you see love coming into your life, or how love forms in your life. So you have this new perspective of faith that the universe wants to provide for you when it comes to love as well as abundance here, Libra, that you're taking some time to cultivate and reflect on. You have the Ten of Swords here, so right in the middle of your read in the present moment. So, and that's underneath the Seven of Swords. So yeah, there's something happened here with you. Maybe it could be in regards to love, or just some situation that kind of affected you in a big way, that's causing you to have to need to reflect upon both love and abundance. Yeah, like there's something you're still trying to get over, I'm sensing, or there's something that's really caused you to have to take a step back and to focus on yourself, or to just kind of reflect through what has happened so far in your life when it comes to love. But I feel like that's happening so that you can do the reflections necessary on abundance in particular. And when I mean abundance, I mean like your job, your security, your money, the things you need to survive, and also not just survive, but thrive financially and with stability. This thing happens so that you can create the time necessary to reflect on why it happened in order to find a new perspective when it comes to these things. Then you have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands underneath the Four of Swords. And this card always, to me, is my kind of, it's in the process of being created, or it's in the process of coming to fruition, but it's not quite there yet. It's simmering, right? The pot is simmering, right? And there's things happening, there's things changing and transforming, but it's not quite there yet, right? So there's still a little bit more time that's necessary. So I feel like this, please allow yourself, right? Please, the Spirit's saying, please allow yourself to have more time when it comes to this creation of philosophy that you're going to be coming into, because it's not quite there yet. It's not quite ready yet. Also, Spirit's saying if there's a love situation in your life, it's not quite there yet either. It still needs time to transmute itself, to transform itself. There's still new ideas, new emotions, new energies, new transformations coming into this love situation before it can be what you really need, which is the Ten of Cups, because this is coming. And I feel like this is the break that you took in love and emotions has been necessary in order to transform the situation into the Ten of Cups, because this is your final card in the present, right? Through November 1st, it's coming into the Ten of Cups here. All this is coming into the Ten of Cups. I feel this is leading towards that, right? And you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So again, to me, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, definitely, this whole situation is transforming your abundance and your love situation, which is just beautiful. Just beautiful. So I want you to understand the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Yes, tough times for you, Libra. I can understand that. I can see that. Restless mind. Maybe your mind's going a little crazy. Not really seeing the truth, or you thought something was true, but then it turned out to not really be true. And there's a lot of restlessness here. It caused you to take a break. And still, as you're working through the situation, right, as you clear the situation out, or you let it go, or you just find peace within it, and you are able to understand that whatever situation you're in love and abundance, it just needs a little bit more time. This all comes into the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, which is absolutely beautiful, abundant, merry, happy, loving home life. And so I do sense, and we'll see in the outcome cards here, there may be a love situation you're dealing with for a lot of you, Libras. You are the sign of relationships, so I wouldn't be surprised here. But the main focus is on, for some reason, Spirit's saying abundance, which is then going to transform your love life as well. Interesting. Okay, last row, which is future outcome. Beautiful. Goodness gracious, this is so weird. Wow. All right. Well, not the prettiest advice or outcome here, but we'll read through them. So weird. The 8 of Pentacles, no matter how many times I have put this back into my deck upright, okay, because I typically don't read reversals, but I've been putting this card into my deck upright to fix it, and it keeps popping out reversed somehow, some way, in multiple of these readings. So right now I do feel there's a collective issue when it comes to having the faith and trust in your stability, your abundance, your wealth, right? There's like a gift that wants to come in and you're worried about it, you're concerned about it, but it's nothing to be concerned about. This is all coming into fruition. So weird that keeps coming in reverse. All right, future outcome, let's read them. So 5 of Swords is up first. Okay. Yeah, and this is underneath the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So you definitely took some time out for yourself to really, I just feel like you distance yourself from a situation, could be in love or just in your environment, to really try and find the truth or find a new perspective, or just you really had to deal with emotions here. And Spirit is saying that's still here. That's still something that you gotta. Spirit is saying don't distance yourself too much. Okay, distance yourself to an extent. This is advice here, an overall outcome, but not too much. Like don't. This is a rude analogy, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? Like, don't just throw everything away and walk away. Like, it's not. Spirit is just saying this is maybe what you're tempted to do, but it's not what you really need to do. Like, you still need to be there. You just need to take some time out, separate, go through this process, and then be able to come back into the situation. But it's not something you should throw away completely, Spirit is saying. This is just advice here. Page of Swords up next. Yeah, this is underneath the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. So I do feel like Spirit is saying don't have such a restless mind about this. Don't allow your mind to play tricks on you. Don't allow your mind to trick you into believing something that's not true, whether it comes to love or abundance. This situation is actually, it's you have a lot of, I see 777 here. Interesting. Yeah, this is a spiritual time of maturity and growth for you, Libra. It's a tough time. I can see that. But it's a spirit wants you to know you have the 777 here that just popped out to me randomly. And the Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. Tough time, but this is helping you to evolve within your mind, and which will help you again to mature in the way that you are able to capture and attract abundance and love in your life. And the lesson here, or the evolution, is this Page of Swords, right? Spirit is saying, stop allowing your mind to like take control and distract you from the actual truth that wants to come into your life in terms of spirituality and love and growth and abundance, right? There is a strong truth and a possibility here with everything, and you have to keep in the faith. You have to keep in the stars, right? Stay in that energy. Now I'm getting that strongly. Stay in the stars energy. Stay in the hope. Stay in the faith. Stay in the foresight. And stay in the light here, okay? Don't go into the darkness of the mind. You have the Chariot here underneath the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So, yeah, and this is in the middle. I always typically read the middle card in these spreads as one of the strongest, as the forefront. So this is Spirit saying, yeah, it's Spirit giving you the strength to move forward through these situations, through whatever happened with the 7 of Swords, the situation with the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Whatever happened with you, you have to move forward through it. Yes, through it. And by going through it, you transform the Page of Swords here into everything that you could want. This is what's going on with you right now, right? You are moving through a very tough time, I feel. But you are coming out much stronger. You are coming out very strong, actually, with the Chariot is like this very strong emperor-like energy. And for you, it's through the mind, Spirit is saying. The transformation is coming because of and through the mind. So as you learn to really mature through your mind, and I mean by that, like staying in your truth, not allowing the mind to distract you and play games with you, you become stronger and more faithful and more present, right? Really cultivating that masculine energy I'm feeling within yourself, whether you're a woman or a guy, right? That masculine presence of stillness within yourself through the Chariot, through the situation. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So underneath the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So yeah, I feel like definitely just the message that wants to come through is like, if there is any concern about your abundance, your coins, your pentacles, your stability, Spirit is saying, give it a little time, stay in the faith, stay out of the restless mind, and know that it's all coming towards the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Very simple, very straightforward. There's nothing necessarily that you need to do or that you need to, like, I mean, I was going to say, but like, just be faithful, be strong. Don't do anything restless. Don't do anything crazy. Don't stress yourself out over this situation. It is coming. It is coming here. And then you have the 9 of Swords underneath the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Cups here as the last card. Yeah. So don't worry. This is advice for me. Don't worry so much. Let go. Okay, let go of the worry, let go of the strain, let go of the distraction. I mean, I feel like you're really tearing yourself up inside when it comes to, maybe you're focusing on love instead of your abundance, right? Maybe you're distracting yourself with the desire for this 10 of Cups energy, this happy home life, love, marriage, partnership. But Spirit is saying this break or this pause or this thing that happened was so that you can go in and transform your faith around abundance and stability and money, right? And it's saying with the 9 of Swords here to let go of that concern that you have to focus, that's making you need to focus on it, because you have to go and take care of something first before that. And Spirit's saying that love will transform as your mindset around abundance transforms. Yeah. So focus on that first. Focus on yourself. Focus on how you see the world, your faith, your spirituality, your hope, your desires, right? And everything else will transform alongside it. Let's look at the overall outcome card. You have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, this is the other card. So interesting that's been coming out reversed. I'm going to put it upright again, and we'll see if it keeps popping out reverse in future readings. Okay, so what this is telling me is, yeah, when it comes to let go of the scarcity mindset, right? Let go of the fear. Let go of not feeling like there's enough to go around, or feeling like there's trouble in paradise here. Spirit is saying to look at that, focus on that, really transform that, Libras. And and you're letting something go. I feel like you're releasing something. You're releasing some heavy burden that's been with you for a while that needed to transform before you could have any of this, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. But I'm really reading the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups as your overall outcome cards here. I don't know why. I just feel like that's the case, and this is more advice here from Spirit. So yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, Spirit is saying, look, let it go. It's very strongly saying, like, it's time to let it go. It's been with you for a long time. Time to look at it, and as you do that, it's a big cornerstone that opens up for you to receive all the other gifts the universe wants to give for you. Okay. All right. Let's look at 3 final advice cards from Spirit from the Mystical Shaman Oracle Guidebook. Okay, it's one of my favorite Oracle decks here. It's my second deck I ever got that was gifted to me. So I do love this deck. One more shuffle here. Hope this is resonating or gives you some clarity, Libra. I know one thing I believe is, like, I have to tell you guys the truth, no matter if it's hard sometimes. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, because I know I wouldn't want to be sugarcoated in these types of readings, right? So I will give you the truth, and just take it in the most positive light. Take it as positive feedback for your situation. All right, Spirit, 3 final pieces of advice for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, for the 25th through the 1st here. What my lovely Libras need to know. I'm also Libra rising, guys, so I'm loving this reading as well. It's applying for sure to me as I'm talking, as channeling in certain ways. It's funny how different signs, right, resonate with me in different ways for different parts of my life. It's my rising sign, so it's just a little bit different than my sun sign and my moon sign. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Yep, Jaguar. Let's come up the last couple readings. I'm going to go ahead and read these up right here. Yeah, all right. Sacrifice. So there is some type of sacrifice you're needing to make when it comes to love here, Libras. Sacrifice maybe of your focus on that love situation, or just sacrifice of needing to focus on that, or needing to put your hope into that right now, because right now you actually need to put your focus and hope on your abundance and how that comes into play here in your life. That's the bottom of the deck reading, sacrifice card here. Yeah. First up, you have the Jaguar. Okay, so I feel like this is maybe it's over here on the left side. So maybe this is a darker part of you that refuses to believe in, or the shadow side of you that causes doubt, fearing, and anxiety, I feel, when it comes to abundance or your ability to attract what you want, or it's just some part of you that's not hopeful, not light, not in the light, right? It's a part of you that is needing to be addressed. You could feel like there's some type of curse or some type of just inability, right? I guess you get that limiting belief or doubt that keeps creeping up inside of you that needs to be addressed and let go of, because otherwise it's going to restrict you from having the life that you truly want in both abundance and love. And you have the Time Master as the last card here. So I do feel like this is telling you to look at things that may have happened in the past, and also that you want to happen in the future, but look at the things that happened in the past that may have affected your perception around whether or not you can get abundance or the love that you want. Because I feel like there is some limiting beliefs that need to be taken care of that might have come from your past. And with the curse here, I don't want to get into the voodoo world, but yeah, maybe there's even something that like someone that, affected you in like a magical dark way. The jaguar and the curse is like, it is looking and feeling like some voodoo magic here stuff that, it's like maybe you felt like there was a curse placed on you, or there was a literal curse placed on you, but there's some dark force, right, that I'm feeling that's affecting your ability to fully express who you are in that sort of faithful, hopeful, light way in abundance. And I feel like you are, like, your spirit is wanting to receive abundance, but it's feeling blocked. Your spiritual self, your full spiritual self, is feeling blocked from receiving the abundance because of this dark force, or this belief. This dark force could even be in a belief inside of you that's not letting it to receive fully. So really dive in to your past and look at some limiting belief that's there, and then ask God for help, ask Spirit for help, right? Look at theta healing. Theta healing can change your subconscious beliefs instantaneously. It's one of the things I practice. If you want a session with me, you can go to my website, brandontobias.com, or look for a theta healer that is whatever you trust or is near you, that can change those limiting beliefs, because I feel like this is what the next step for you might be. Okay, and to sacrifice what you thought you wanted right now, or thought you needed right now. Also, this is showing me that if you do this, you can rapidly change the potential future timeline that you're on into one of incredible abundance and love. Okay. Libras, thanks so much for watching. I hope you got a lot of value, clarity, inspiration, and guidance from this reading. If you want more of these on a weekly basis, and even more content around the science of the soul, spirituality, astrology, horoscope readings, etc., be sure to subscribe and to hit that like button, because it really helps my channel out. And please comment below if this reading resonated with you and you want to share your experience or what you got from it. I'd love to interact with you too in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week, Libras.